So first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate, like flip this image horizontally here. Good, so that it's like side by side this one. Then I'm going to shift it a little bit to the side. Now that's fine. Now you notice the image is this white. This shade is not really white, like it's not giving the white that it's supposed to give. So I'm going to go over to camera raw filter. It's already a smart object file, so I'm just going over to filter and take my camera raw filter and we'll do some adjustments in the camera raw. Now my camera raw filter is loaded. I'm going to kind of so here in camera raw filter, this is how I remove the unwanted colors. So I'll come over to color mixer. Now I'm in saturation. Make sure this is selected, and as you can see, as I'm hovering here, I'm seeing traces of yellow and green. I don't want any green in this picture, so I take it all out. Now yellow, take it all out as well. And there's a little bit of blue, still green, take it out. I don't want any green or anything. Take down these blues as well. Now as you can see, our image looks like the shade actually looks white now. Now I'll go over to my lighting, add my exposure, just a little bit, highlights. Make sure to add the contrast as well, those blacks, I want them. Now I'll go over to the main guy effects and I'm going to add the texture, a whole lot, add the clarity and come down to detail and make it kind of smoother, like sharpen it a bit. But now noise reduction, take that slider right up. You see what happens to the face? Now it's too much. You see how smooth his face becomes by default. Take that down a little bit. Just do it here, kind of satisfied with the results. Now I'm here in my color grading, the highlights. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna wanna, let's see how this looks. Take down the highlights a little bit on the face. Now for our mid-tones, it's too white. Take them up a little bit. Now let's see how this actually looks overall in our design. Okay, now you see the difference. Looks better, don't you think? Now over to this text cut and black. What I usually do is like to make it look a little bit stylish, I'll take this, oh sorry, I'll kind of drag it just like so, put it behind the image, yeah, like so. Make it big a little bit again. Now that's fine. It's just the fact that I brought it behind this image, it gives it so that little kind of wow effect. Okay, so this thing can go behind, yeah. Now I'll take this one behind as well. It's easy for anybody who just know that is admission open for. Now this open for is not something of much great importance to us, okay? Like so I can just scale that down and focus on 2024, 2025. So I'll change this open for, like I'll use small letters. I'll highlight just the initials and then I'll change the fonts to this like handwriting kind of font. In this words, this kind of places it makes the design look kind of elegant for me, according to me, I think, because it's not really something that it's so important. Open for it, so scale that thing up, and I can even make it overlap with this here, but I have to send it in front. Oh, it's already in front. Now change the font. This 2024 2025, it's I want to Gotham, still the same Gotham, so I'll just replace as you can see I'm editing the word to make it look kind of, to change the whole thing. So I'll use Gotham Ultra Italic 2024 2025 this year. Okay, same thing I did, I'm still going to send it to the back. like so. Let's take it up a little bit, kind of overlap with the open for. Sorry, I'll change the color of this open for, or in case I'll add a stroke. Now for this green tint, what I always do is I'll always choose like a gradient map over that. So let's go to my gradient map. Yep, and I'm going to kind of go over to the greens, choose a gradient, top to bottom. In fact, I'm not going to drift too much from its original design, so let's just maintain its colors. Change just a tiny little bit of the colors here. Now over here to this text, I don't have this font, so I'm kind of going to replace it. Let's replace that with something else that I have. So here I use Bebas regular. You can see Bebas new regular. Now I'll do the same for these other ones. Now some of them have different font sizes. Okay, let's adjust that. So first off, everything has to be aligned with this icon. So I'm going to take the alignment to the left. You can see I'll take it to the left. Align that. So it just rhymes with this icon and everything here. Take that again to the left. You can see how I'm transforming this design. Now the font size here is 10, here is 8. I'm going to adjust that as well. So I'll quickly change it to 10. Good. Now you can see what we have. Now this is just me adding a stroke and some sort of white, just I don't know, make that thing stand out. And the opacity of my, take it all up. I need the white to actually be white, if that's even correct grammar. Okay. So now over to this. I don't like this color, so we have to change that. Let's see what black does. Yeah, black. Let's just do black. Change all of them. Black. Change this one as well to black. It's not bad actually. Like it's very, very, very legible. Now I don't like this thing. Take it off. Let's bring something that makes sense. Notice what I've typed in my search bar, register now PNG. This actually like it has been pre-designed by somebody already, and it gives that vibe. Like it makes it look interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab this one quickly. Download it. Oh, I need to head over to the website. So I've downloaded it. I'm just going to go ahead and grab it, and I'll hide this one for now. File, place embedded, and kind of just head over to downloads. Place it. There's a call to action here. It's a little bit styled, and these ones they are not so difficult to find online. Register now. Like so basically I changed these rectangle colors to red to kind of just fit this red that I brought in. Now I want to change the icon, so I'll go back to FX and color overlay. I'll choose this gray that is on this now text. Select the color and choose this. It's not, it's definitely not giving. It will though, it will. Okay, I'll do the same for the rest. I've got just the right thing in mind to do. So now I'm going to put like a white circle behind those icons, incorporating it to my rectangle. So wait a sec, I'm holding down shift. When it's fine, I'll release. Oh, that looks fine for me. The color is red. Oh, I'll change the fill color to white. Move that a little bit. And now I'm going to do this. I'll clipping mask it like this. You hold down Alt key on your keyboard. You hover over this line and you click. Oh, something went wrong. Fatally wrong. Okay, I've clipping masked it on the wrong rectangle. This is for this guy. Oh, sorry. Which is the first? So this guy is the first rectangle. So I'm going to take my ellipse, do it now here. And as you can see, that's what we have. That was the goal. So I'm going to kind of adjust it a little bit. No, I think it's fine then. Control C to copy this layer, go over each of the rectangles. This one now. Control V, paste it just over it. So I basically duplicated this layer. I'm going to unmask it. Head over to above rectangle 2, which is the one in the middle. Make sure that my ellipse, I move it down to the rectangle in question. Then I clipping mask it as well. You do the rest for the other rectangles. Now that one has been done, so I'll move this a little bit to the side. So I need some room here. Do the same here. Now there's a little bit of space in here. It's unwanted. Good. Now I'm basically just adjusting the same here. Oops, Control Z to undo that. Now that looks good. Then our icons, I'll resize them. I feel like they are kind of too large a little bit. Oops, Control Z. So I'm going to go ahead and just lock this rectangle layer because I'm done with it. I don't want to touch it again. Scale this guy down a bit. Ah, why does it keep loading? Laptop's lagging though. Commit. Now over here, I think that one is just fine. Now it looks better. I actually had no choice but to bring back these colors to green, so I just took it out anyway. And we'll just go back to the way it was. Let's see. Add a Gaussian blur to this and see what happens. Love Gaussian blur. Much. Okay. Because I want the guys behind to shoot, but I don't want them to distract. Now it's just fine at 6.0, okay? Now let's turn down the opacity of that a little bit. Now this is just me adding a stroke to 2024, 2025. And yeah. Now you can see how far we've come with this design. So here, instead of the strokes that we initially had, I decided to go for the drop shadow down and above. And as you can see, the text looks kind of engaging, all nice. Now I want to bring in my lights. This light often just makes things like, you see, makes it pop. So blending mode set to screen. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to change that color to something green. This is just kind of behind him like so. Now let's work on the color of this light. I'm going to add a hue saturation layer. Clipping mask it to the light only. And click on colorize. Now we can work. I want something green. Now as you can see, I've adjusted my hue and saturation and look at the lights. Let me take this away. I hide it. You can see how it looks, okay? So lastly, I added my color lookup. I selected a lookup from here, and this is the end of this video. If you liked it, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video.